go.
Crash and flow.
No, I don't know who they accredit this to, Buddha or something. They were like, once anger is given, it is up to you not to accept the gift of anger. And I was just like, sometimes I'm just like,
that's cool saying. I like that.
Because sometimes it is like, that's that person, that's their day. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow. Like,
Yeah, and the faster you shake it off, the freer you are.
yeah. Also, I'm going to a podcast. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fine. It's all funny to me because
Yeah.
I'm not going to come in here with, so when I used to drive with Hamid or Farah, she drives with her friend Fareen, they have this thing where they're constantly cursing at the cars around. They're just casually angry the whole time they're driving.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. They're like, look at this fucker. And I was just like, man, they don't even talk like this in real life.
Yeah.
But when they're driving,
They're
there's
just
this,
heightened and whatever.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Dude, driving is my happy place.
Yeah.
I'm trying to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It is literally, it's my dojo, it's my Zen garden, it's my everything.
Yep.
So I'm not trying to be upset all the time.
For me, it's my mode of transportation. And it's just as like, I'm like,
And yeah, that's enough for it to be a nice thing.
you know how cars work. We're in here, they're out there.
Yeah.
Why are we yelling in here? It's just you and me. They're not going to get any of
You're
this.
stressing out us in the
I
car.
know. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Or I'm just like, are we mad?
Bro, you know what? The thing is I grew up like this. My dad, right? Everyone is horrible.
Right.
Now, listen, I'll have some annoyance of like, you know what's my biggest annoyance? When you're doing like, you're trying to do a right turn and there's enough space for the guy to just inch a little bit over for me to do that right.
Yeah.
That's my big pet peeve.
Yep.
And then also when I move over to let someone go,
Yeah.
and if they wave at me to say thank you, that's it. That was. I'm so happy.
Yeah. No, it's true. I also get on a side curve to make that right turn sometimes. I get very annoyed at that too. I'm like, why are you even, you can just scoot over an inch.
Oh, what's even worse is no one in the intersection and they decide to still sit on the right.
Yeah.
And there's like 3 lanes that's free. They could have gone any one of them.
I hate it when I give somebody that space on the right side and I can see they can go because
They
I have a
can't
side.
they don't
They
do
won't
it.
go.
Yeah.
Their car is, they have no idea how big their car is. They do not know where it starts and it ends. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you've got space.
Yeah.
I'm moving up. It's
Yeah,
my
they got like a semi-truck worth of cushion around their
And the
their
problem is
car.
now it's my frustration. They don't even realize. They're already like, I'm not going. I'm like, you could go.
You would have been there already.
That's a reverse anger. I don't know how they do that. They put it in my car.
Well, I'm glad no one hit you on the road while you were here.
You know, it scares you when their car is so dirt cheap. They're like, they might do
They have
it.
nothing.
They got nothing to
Yeah,
lose.
nothing
That
to
door
lose,
is gonna fall off anyways.
Yeah. Dude, if some people brake check me or something else, and I'm driving my summer car and not the winter car, I'm like, hey, you win.
Yeah.
You won all of it. You know what? I'll just go into another street. I don't need any of this.
The brake check is a very weird.
Super aggressive.
What is that? When somebody brakes their car in front of you.
Yeah, they're like,
That's
they're
like, right? Like, we'll both die. I'm like, no.
yeah, it's happened
Yeah.
to me a couple times.
You might have to bleep that out, I heard. Apparently that word gets caught.
Oh, it really gets caught?
Apparently.
Okay,
You
all
can't say that or the P word.
Watermelon?
The child touchers. You can say child touchers.
Oh,
But you
okay.
can't say that word.
I thought you said the P word. I was like, you can't say Palestine?
You can say Palestine. File.
Okay.
That's fine.
Now I got to beep that one too now?
I think so. People are gonna.
All right.
But
yeah.
it's fine.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Do you see Starbucks is selling watermelon mugs?
Starbucks trying. They're like, guys. They're putting hijabis in every commercial. Have you seen the commercials?
No, I didn't.
Dude, there's so many hijabis
There
in
really
this
is,
commercial.
eh?
If you go to Starbucks by my place, it's. I feel like they're just trying to put all the Muslims. They're like, just hire only Muslims. You know, like they're trying.
Oh man, it's the most obvious.
Yeah.
It's the most obvious because everyone knows what the watermelon means right now. It's at the forefront.
Right.
So for them to make a cup, they're like, we're cool. Please.
Dude, like,
McDonald's put out an announcement today too. Or today or yesterday.
Yeah.
They're like,
How are you going to put out an announcement 6 months after we've been boycotting? You haven't been even noticed. You've been noticing.
yeah, and they're like, we're disheartened about something. I skipped all of it. I was like, listen, we're never coming back. We're never coming back.
I haven't been to McDonald's for.
No, man. If you have, it's the soldiers holding the stuff and whatnot. I mean, like, no, you fed them. The other ones would be like, oh, should I buy an HP laptop? Like it's like it doesn't seem like it's so close to your brain,
I
but
don't
like
know.
I remember seeing these pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
It comes down to what? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
McDonald's. Also, you know what, brother?
What?
We're healthy.
I'm
Or
healthier now.
Healthier because we're
Yeah.
not eating it.
I haven't had McDonald's or Burger King.
Yeah, so that's great.
I don't even know a drive-through anymore. Who's
Yeah,
going to Tim's
honestly, no,
for diarrhea?
bro. I'm buying my own coffee.
Yeah,
I got some nice Canadian-made coffee,
there you go.
conflict-free. I think at the very least.
They're like just people fighting at the coffee house, but that's the conflict I'm okay with.
Yeah, that's fine. That's first world conflict.
Yeah.
So I'm getting good. I got a French press. I got everything else. So I'm out there making my own coffee. I'm good. That's fine. At the same time, my job just started. They just bought a super fancy coffee machine.
Whoa.
It can make you a latte on the spot.
Yeah.
Actual coffee, the whole 9 yards. It's so fancy.
That's nice.
I
man.
love it.
Yeah, man.
So then that also, just opens pathways
Mashallah,
of coffee. I don't even have to go do a coffee run.
Being in software sales,
Yeah.
it's like those coffee machines. I mean, I can tell you just got one, but
yeah.
I've had the whole company could be going down the drain, but the coffee machine is legit.
Okay.
There's a little dude in there just making you coffee is what it feels like.
Do you have like a steamer and stuff?
They have steamer.
Oh shit.
it
Okay,
makes
you got the real
lattes.
stuff. Okay,
Well, not any, but like my last, it's like basically you're working at a WeWork,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just like they have. I have a kombucha bar.
Okay, yeah. I forgot who I was talking to.
Software sales.
Yeah, because I'm an old industry, bro.
Hey man, I'm happy for you. I work at home now, so I
Yeah.
have.
It's been there for a week.
Yeah.
Constant talking point. And there's a meeting point now outside of right
like
by
it.
the machine.
That's probably right where they wanted. They were like, "We're gonna build camaraderie
Yeah.
right here."
Yeah, because you got to get people in the office. Might as well put a coffee machine that requires a tablet. Like,
Dude.
it's cool.
I like it. It makes espressos and everything.
Espressos, and there's an attendant because for the first week they have the guy who represents the coffee machine. He's there, so he'll run you through it,
Dude.
the system during like a couple hours a day.
That sounds fantastic.
Okay, so it does a mocha,
Okay,
it does a latte,
nice.
it does a cappuccino, it does the one that has all three: latte, mocha, and coffee.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't know that was a drink.
Mocha macchiato.
Macchiato.
I don't know what that is. That one, and then after it does like regular coffee and all that other stuff. But like it's all biodegradable, and you get like these it's like it looks like a tea bag but really thick with coffee. Put that in there, and it'll like infuse it for you right then and there. And it's Canadian roasted stuff. Like the whole thing is in Canada.
Nice, man. The Men's Zone haircutting place on Confederation, just north of you, also has. You go in there for a haircut. They're like, "Would you like a coffee?" I'm like, "Yes, I do."
Oh, that's nice.
And it's better than their haircuts. Their coffee's actually Men's Zone on Eglinton and Confederation.
Yo, bro, in UAE,
Yeah.
there's a lot of places where you can cut your hair.
You're like a guy who studied abroad. When I studied abroad, but yeah, no, I want to hear it.
And they don't call it barbershops over there. You know what they call it? Saloons.
Yeah. All right, dude. Come on. They do that. I've heard that before.
It messes me up because every time I read it, I think like a Western,
I like that.
right? Like
yeah.
cowboys and
They did it for you.
you.
Both of those, they're like, that's what they call it, right? Saloons. I seen the Tom and Jerry cartoon.
There's so many. There's there's more of those than shisha shops over there.
And I'm guessing they're just only for men.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can't imagine that like that much square kilometers require that many saloons. But it's a
Probably
lot.
like something like, every Emirati gets to run they're like, I've seen the movie Barbershop. This is going to be great,
Yeah,
Just free money.
yeah. I'm too particular. After many years of lining up your own beard and stuff like this, would you ever consider doing a beard ever?
Yeah, I've done it.
Okay.
Just for small periods. Yeah.
You gonna do it for Ramadan?
Maybe.
I haven't seen your face with a beard as long as I can remember.
Looks dirty.
Really?
Yeah.
But you have like an even growth situation.
It looks just messy. I don't know why.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know why. Every time I've done it, everybody, my mom, who's just like, you're handsome. She's like, she doesn't like
I mean, you do have a strong chin,
I have a strong chin.
right? So
It
I
takes
understand.
something away from me where apparently I just look dirty.
Really?
Yeah, I'll open a door for a lady, she won't walk through.
Oh my god,
Yeah, like an old lady.
man,
It's like,
it's
jeez,
it's really stung you.
I don't know.
Can you test it out, like the Movember situation?
Oh, Movembers are worse when you just have a mustache.
No, I just like
Oh, the whole
Ramadan,
beard,
like
right,
Ramadan, go do a whole
Yeah,
beard
yeah,
situation.
I could grow a beard in no time.
I'll be
Let's do
interested.
it. It's
to
in
see.
March, right? Like next month.
Yeah.
Month and a half.
I think it's during my birthday.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Well, delay it until,
No, I'm gonna celebrate earlier. I think.
Oh,
I think that's the way they go.
there you
You
go.
know, I don't need something before. I'm
On
not gonna
February
be late.
13th, just squish it up.
Oh, we can do
Come
a we can do a double birthday.
Yeah, we did we did a double cake cutting last time.
Yeah, we really did. That was fun, actually. Are you gonna do something else? Hosting is
I
so
don't
much
know.
work.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see
I
what my
love our
wife wants.
friends, but like I just look at the. I know no one thinks like me, but I just look at the mess that we've all created.
Mhm.
I'm like, man, that's stressful.
I know what you mean. It's just now it's I feel like we do it so little. We just like do it maybe 3 times a year. Some friend hosting thing.
Yeah, that's why I love barbecues.
Hmm.
There's no floor that I need to dice, and like I can let my friends be free
Yeah.
with their kids, and then I don't feel like I'm stressed about the
In
situation.
the backyard,
It's
let it
great.
decompose.
Yeah,
Perfect.
perfect.
Earth to earth,
Yeah.
fire to fire.
So now I figured this coming season to have our friends over, I gotta get you guys in when the weather is good, but before the parents plant, because there's no controlling all these kids.
Dude, those
Tomatoes-
Kids. There's only 3 kids at your last party. I'm like, hey, they found a metal rod. Just running around with a metal rod.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna, I gotta do it before the parents do
Yeah.
the planting.
Some of those situations make like Fur and I are like, do we want a second one? Like, you're like, what do you? The kids get crazy
Yeah,
with some
especially when they
space.
get their friends by themselves.
Sometimes, yeah.
They seem to be like a little shy. They'll just be in the corner.
Yeah.
They get their buddy.
Alhamdulillah, my kid is very quiet. He'll run behind them, but he's also like, what the hell? Because we're not,
This is an amplitude
we're-
I'm not used to.
yeah, we're wild at home, but it's
Yeah.
not nothing like this.
Right,
you
right.
know, it's not like run with metal things.
Yeah,
Wild.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I just realized something.
what happened?
No, no. I'm just thinking about. I have a project I need, and I've been wanting. I need to figure out a tripod that has a boom. I'm like, why don't I just use a mic stand? My brain just skipped a beat
That's
there.
all right, man.
We were talking on the phone during this week
Yes.
about top directors.
Top directors. Yes.
Okay, so I got a list in front of me.
Yep.
And this is a list of directors, movie directors, ranked by their overall IMDb score.
Okay.
And this is updated.
All right.
So it's updated based on new movies from last year, 2023. All right. The reason why I like this over like Rotten Tomatoes and things like this is because IMDb has a little bit. I know it's prone to review bombing and also Access Media pumping up the scores, but regardless, it's a little bit better than Rotten Tomatoes. So here we go. So I want to see. Hold on a second.
Are these alive or dead? Is Hitchcock on the list? Is what I'm trying to ask.
Okay, so there are alive and dead. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to take a guess? Hold on. Okay, so there's 20 on this list.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't really know.
I feel like I can only get like 7 or 8.
Okay. Give me your best. Give me your best, and I'll tell you where they land in the order.
Scorsese.
All right. Give me a moment.
If he's not 1 or 2,
Number 15.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Spielberg.
Spielberg. Number 18.
Okay. Homeboy from Avatar. James Cameron.
Oh, okay. James Cameron. That's good. 14 above Martin Scorsese.
Okay. What about Christopher Nolan?
1.
Whoa, this is biased. This is for kids.
It's not biased.
It's biased.
No, it's based on the overall IMDb score. So are you saying that there's a recency bias?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, because some of these other directors haven't made something in so long, and as a result of that, they've had more time to be over here and get rated.
If you see Nolan's movies, specifically from Batman onwards,
Yeah.
I think they're in a time that's in the last, 5 to 6 years.
So
right?
we're gonna go. We'll jump into actually what Christopher
Okay.
Nolan has done. But
All
give
right.
me anything else you got. Or
Hitchcock?
All right, so Hitchcock.
Because that guy's got some bangers. I don't know if you've seen Alfred. I'm on first name basis. Alfred's work.
Not on the list.
Wow.
Not on the list. Yeah.
Gene Gerber. No, I'm kidding. Is there a Gene on there? Jean?
No.
Ah,
Fine.
shit.
Gene.
Well, that's most of mine.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna give you the top. Let's go. Christopher Nolan in the number 1.
Wow.
Okay, number 2 is Hayao Miyazaki.
Japanese.
Yes, he's done I think he's Spirited Away,
Right.
the
Japanese stuff.
and literally almost for a lot of people perfect movies, right? So Christopher Nolan's overall rating is 8.2.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the upper limit. Then we have Miyazaki at 7.9. Okay, Quentin Tarantino, number 3.
I don't agree with that. Regardless of this,
Well-
I don't think he's the third best director or necessarily the top 5. I feel like that's such a great flavor.
Yeah.
And it's one of the great directors.
Now, remember, this is just based on the rating from IMDb.
I know. I agree. I understand how it's done, brother.
No. What I mean to say
But
is
I
that
don't
there's
think
a lot of. It might not be reflective of, let's say, their true creativity and talent, but it's more that they can make a movie that's fun to watch.
I agree.
That's easy. That's
Yeah.
not. It doesn't have to be even easily accessible,
Right.
because I don't think some of these are easily accessible, but it tends to rate better.
I love Tarantino. I think Scorsese is better. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I get it,
Right.
but I don't think he's the third best director, especially not after Miyazaki.
Number 4,
Yes.
Stanley Kubrick.
Okay.
Number 5, Peter Jackson.
See, once again, this is obviously that's on the height of,
It's on the hype of 3 movies, baby.
That's it.
All right.
You can't even name 3 movies outside of that.
Not that are good. Number 6, David Fincher.
Okay.
I agree he should be top 10. That's for sure.
He definitely shouldn't be number what is he?
6.
He
Yeah.
shouldn't be 6, but I loved it. I personally, that's my favorite, director.
Right.
But
Yeah. No. I understand.
yeah.
Sam Mendes.
Sam Mendes, a beautiful
Sound like
American
singer?
Beauty.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Akira Kurosawa.
Great name, Akira
Yeah.
Kurosawa.
Denis Villeneuve sitting at number 9.
He did
Looper?
Looper?
No, Denis Villeneuve. I don't think he did that.
Okay.
He did Sicario.
Right.
He's done The Revenant.
Right.
He's done
Yeah.
Dune, which I think is fantastic. David Lynch sitting pretty at number 10. Also very talented director.
What are his movies?
He's like a lot of drama stuff. Hold on, let me pull that up.
I figured none of these people are making comedy. You don't get on this list by making comedy.
No,
He did Tropic Thunder.
I don't think so. David Lynch. Let's see. He did. Let me close this. Okay, so he's got some writing credits as well. But let's see here. Twin Peaks.
Uh-huh.
That's most recent. He
Okay.
did like a
I should watch that.
yeah. Memory film. Interpol. Hold on a second.
He has at least 1 or 2 blockbusters to be on this list because that's how this list functions.
Yeah. Although,
not this guy. That's all right.
yeah, it's odd. It's almost like he's here because of the fact that he's a good writer. Over. Let me just have a look at what
Sure,
he's
sure.
written.
No, you don't get to be on the great director list over Martin Scorsese. Scorsese being that low is very strange for me.
It's a little weird, but maybe he's got a couple like duds that didn't go his way.
I think all of these guys got some duds, bro.
All right, so interesting. Let's go, Christopher Nolan, and let's see. Let's have a look, because I don't think he's. I don't even think that his catalog is that wide. It's just that he doesn't make a bad movie. Previous. All right, here we go. We start off.
How many movies though has he directed?
1, 2. Okay, there's a better way to do this. 17.
That's not a lot at all.
No,
That's very few.
but here we go. Okay, so the couple Larceny, Doodlebug, this stuff. Memento, 8.4.
Yeah, that was one of my first favorite
2000,
movies.
right? 2000, 8.4. And this is the reason why I think he stays at the top, is just that the small amount of movies that he's made rated very high. Batman Begins, 8.2. You have to give it up to Batman Begins. What a vision, right? The Prestige, 8.5. That was fun. Fun movie.
Batman and Wolverine doing magic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Apparently, they got into an argument about who got paid more for their superhero movie while making this movie. Was a
really?
deal. Yeah, I can't imagine.
Interesting.
It's a very weird, ego-driven argument.
The Dark Knight, the best of the trilogy, 9. Inception, 8.8.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises, 8.4. Man of Steel, 7.1. That's the lowest. Interstellar, 8.7. Dunkirk, 7.8. Tenet, 7.3. And Oppenheimer, 8.4.
I've seen basically all of his movies.
Yeah.
Is how few movies this
Is
guy
how
has.
few movies he's put out, yeah.
I don't. How do you look at this? It's like for me, it's like looking at an artist
Yeah.
that only has so many albums,
Mm-hmm.
and then they die. And you're like, that's the greatest rapper of all time.
Well, I mean, you know what? The question is that we could definitely. What I would like to do is we look at Tarantino after this because Tarantino also has very little movies. He wants to top out at a certain amount, and he's never going to make movies again. So he has a number in his head. I think it's just 10, by the way. So we'll double check to see. Sure. But like, catalog small, big heavy hitters.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a particularly bad thing. I understand how you could feel. You're feeling like, hey man, some guy who's got staying power did it for 3 decades, and that should count for something.
It would make his resume better if he also had 4 shitty movies stuck between these. I guess obviously, like it's.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's also recent, but it's also because we're 40.
True. The other thing that I think that's very interesting with regards to Christopher Nolan is that he doesn't adapt stuff. I mean, as far as I can tell, especially on the recent stuff, obviously Batman is adapted from a concept, but a lot of his movies are IP, like original IP, intellectual property, right? It's all him. He creates, his storyline himself. He creates the concepts behind it. All of the stuff is kind of his creation. So the uniqueness, and this is the reason why I like Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if he did. Like, I don't know if he deserves to be number 1 of like the great directors of our time. I'm not sure about that. But what I will say is the reason why I like him in the current age is that he's one of the very few that will take an original story that he has in his brain, write it, create a screenplay around it, and then direct it himself.
Yeah.
So I in that regard, making unique movies is something that is so rare in the last decade that he gets my respect in that regard.
I completely agree.
But I agree what you're saying. It's a tough sell.
Those are all great. Every single movie you named was a fantastic. Superman would be obviously the one that not.
Yeah.
I also want to know how much they paid him for that.
Yeah.
But everything else,
because he was coming off of Batman. Like, so they're like, do
Please.
what you did for Batman for Superman, right? Tarantino. All right, brother. So, whoopsies. That is.
You spelled Tarantino wrong. Got tarantula.
Yeah, it was actually, yeah. I should have tried Quentin instead. All right, here we go. So remember, Quentin Tarantino, along the same vein, writes all of his screenplays himself. Does this stuff. All right. Here we go.
Nobody else writes the N word for Quentin. He does it himself.
Oh, he does it all by himself. Alrighty. Sorry, hold on 1 second.
No problem.
Okay. Reservoir Dogs.
Really good movie.
Yeah. True Romance. Never watched it. Did you?
No.
Okay. 7.9. Reservoir Dogs sat at 8.3.
Okay.
So that's been out since 1992. If people are still watching it and coming in to rate it retroactively, the fact that it stays at an 8.3 is respectable.
People, you're watching it for the Tarantino. Like you're going there and you're getting right what you know. It's going right in the
almost
vein.
immediately too, right?
100%.
All right. Pulp Fiction 8.9.
Fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm. Natural Born Killers 7.2.
That's a good movie if you haven't seen it. It's a fun movie.
These are what he's written, so I'm not going to really look at that. Okay. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Is that with George Clooney, the vampire movie?
Yeah.
Selma Hayek's in that.
Selma Hayek and what's his name? No. He didn't direct. Robert Rodriguez directed this.
Yeah.
So he was just in the
That's
movie.
his buddy, right?
Yeah, that is his buddy. Yeah. They go way back.
That's an okay movie. See, he has what Nolan was missing. Some just okay random.
Yeah, but he didn't actually.
Because that's very much an okay movie.
Yeah, but it wasn't his though, right?
All right.
So I guess we give it a pass.
So we got so far Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I'm having some problems over here. Hold on, can you have a look at this and see if I'm missing something?
Oh, thank you.
Where the frick is the director part?
Right there.
Oh, thanks.
24 directed movies.
All right.
Let's go to the bottom.
Okay, Reservoir Dogs, ER. So these are TV shows.
Dude, I would love to see this episode of ER.
I don't think it's a departure from their.
It'd be funny. Like, this is the bloodiest ER episode.
Yeah, it would be cool if they gave him absolute freedom to do whatever he wanted to do.
Wow, that's interesting. So after Pulp Fiction, which is 94, the next like real big one is 203. It's like
Jackie Brown.
9 years later. No, I was talking about Kill Bill. You think Jackie Brown is good?
I mean, yeah, it wasn't. I didn't watch it.
Can you click on it? I want to see just who's in it.
Son of a gun.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I get it. It's Downtown Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, this probably was an okay movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting. So after Pulp Fiction, it is Kill Bill, which is
Bill.
the next big one.
Yep. So Kill Bill, sitting at 8.2. Sorry, Kill Bill 2, 8.
Sin City.
Sin City, which was awesome to watch.
Very good.
That was like watching a comic book on screen. I
Yeah.
really liked the concept. I thought it was great. 8. CSI we don't watch. Grindhouse. Death Proof at 7. Grindhouse at 7.5. Django,
Two
fantastic.
back-to-back, very good ones.
Inglourious Bastards and Django are amazing.
Man, Inglourious Basterds, so good.
Yeah.
And then The Hateful Eight. This is not a number 3 resume. This is like...
Yeah, I think we were... Yeah, I agree with... I don't know. What I mean to say is that I don't agree because it's just... agree with you because this is just based on IMDb data. So it's like the highest rated just by mass is what we're seeing over here.
I agree.
Now, does that mean that is respect? Like, do the masses know what is true artistry? Like, do they have like a more informed? Like within the mass, there is a segment of people who have a more kind of like a a more discerning taste with regards to movies.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not representative of that. I don't think the list is representative of that. I think the list is representative of what is en masse, what gets the highest rating. So,
and I think that's okay to be fair about it. I'm not saying this is your fault.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like I get it, but this is not the number 3 best director of all time.
Right? Yeah. All right.
Some of my favorite movies are
in
these.
here though.
Yeah.
You got to give it up.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
100,000%.
Yeah. All right, so that's really what I wanted to look at. Let's have a look at Peter Jackson because he's really high up with very low numbers. I think.
Look at
and then we're gonna do
Fincher.
We're gonna do
Like
Fincher,
David Fincher.
Scorsese, and Spielberg.
What's the full list? Do you mind throwing it up here real quick?
Yeah, hold on.
All right, perfect. So Nolan, Miyazaki, number 2, Tarantino, Kubrick, Peter Jackson, Sam Mendes, number 7, Akira Kurosawa. We gotta look at him up for funsies.
I think he's seven samurais.
David Lynch, Wes Anderson, number 11. That's wrong. Bill Wilder, Paul Thomas Anderson, number 14, Cameron, 15, Scorsese.
Yeah, Akira Kurosawa was the director of Seven Samurai, which is known to be one of the greatest movies ever made. One of the greatest movies I've ever made. Yeah,
James Mangold, Sanjay Leela Bhansali, number 25. Paul Greengrass, number 26. Ang Lee, 28. Richard Lineker, number 30.
All right, here we go. We're doing Mr. Peter Jackson, all right?
Mr. Peter Jackson.
Man started at... No, there's no way he started there. Okay, he started in... 76, bro.
Wow.
Give him some credit.
Before we were born.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't make a big movie.
Didn't make a movie that anyone would really know until Lord of the Rings, where he did 8.9. Hey man, you got to give up. You had to give it up. There's a couple things that I love about Peter Jackson, right? Peter Jackson, number 1, did a fantastic job obviously with Lord of the Rings, but what he did was what we as people who love existing IPs wish that all directors would do. And that is, do not inject your religion, morality, social view of the world. Nothing. We don't want. You are entrusted of taking the vision of the book, novel, movie, video game, whatever, and then put it on the screen as it was. Right. The best representation, the best recreation, with the morality and so, social constructs and everything else that's already built in the world that you're trying to bring to life. He said specifically in interviews where he was making sure that he would not inject any of his own type of ideas into the movie when they were adapting the script. And that is important. And this is the reason why Lord of the Rings is so amazing, is because it is the best, it's his best attempt on being as true to the original IP as possible. And this is the reason why these ones did so well, because people love the books. They grew up with it. They read it and went back in the 1970s or wherever it came out, and then they watched it in the movies and they felt like he did a good job.
Yeah, it's fantastic movies. Even if you didn't, who's reading honestly,
Yeah, I tried reading the first
how
one.
many people have actually read Lord of the
It's
Rings?
tough,
I
because it's
tried
not-
too. I couldn't even get through an audiobook.
It's not the the problem is not even the length. It's the style of writing. It's hard to like.
It's hard to get into.
It's hard to get into. The pacing is so slow and
Yeah.
monotonous. It's tough. I read Dune. It's 900 pages or so.
Yeah,
And
it's better.
No, it's not. I mean,
Okay,
no.
it's just this.
The story is beautiful, but
Yeah.
if you gave it to someone who was a modern writer, they could have gotten that. They could have got this done in 500 pages.
I got
Like, it's 800 pages of extra.
What's the?
Here we go.
What's above these? These are great.
All right, so we got Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
And then we got Lord of the Rings to Two Towers at 8.6.
1, 2, 3.
And then we have Return of the King, which is known to be the best trilogy ever made.
Very satisfying.
So good.
Yeah.
My friends, you bow to no one. Shit! Gets me every time, bro. Oh my gosh.
That's true.
What a line.
I know.
He was so great though.
Is this it though?
Viggo Mortensen.
Because after that, look, it's
Oh yeah, he takes a slump.
the Lost Spider pit sequence. King Kong.
King
You
Kong.
shouldn't take that.
King Kong Crossing Line, I don't know. Lovely Bones, didn't watch.
King Kong again.
The Hobbit, Unexpected Journey, 7.8. This is where
Those are fans.
yeah, so here this is
Dude,
fan service.
Dude. I mean, this is this is a very IMDb driven.
Yeah. So here's what we're seeing about this.
Yeah.
Great at adapting something.
Yeah. Maybe just one thing. Though. Maybe just that. Maybe King Kong is
Yeah,
the
I
proof
think maybe he's not like he can't.
No. If he crushed King Kong,
Right.
I'd be like, wow, this guy can
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah, that's
But-
true. It seems like it might be not a one-trick pony, but
I mean, what a
there's
trick,
limited
though.
trick pony.
What a trick, though.
Yeah, that might be all you need to do. All right, where are we going next? Fincher?
Yeah, let's go David Fincher. Kubrick would be fun, too, because
I
that's...
don't know enough.
I think we should. I think we should start learning today. Can we go Kubrick and then Fincher?
All right, here we go.
All right, thank you. Because there was this time...
I think I watched one, and it was tough to watch, bro.
was it the one with the monkeys?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one.
There's a lot of like camera angles, shit floating.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at that go. All right. He dead? Is he dead?
Yeah, he's super dead.
Damn. We aren't going to know any of these. I just realized.
No, man, I told you. The Seafarers. He's got some bombs here. Oh, these are shorts, so whatever. Killer's Kiss 6.6. The Killings 7.9. Paths of Glory 8.4.
That looks hot. like it.
Apparently.
Can you click on that?
Yeah.
Maybe we should watch one of these.
I mean, it's gonna be tough.
No, we're not
Okay,
watching
yeah.
this. I'm not watching a war movie with Kirk Douglas doing this shit.
It's a little too
Spartacus.
Oh, he did Spartacus. My dad loves this movie.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Spartacus.
he's a big fan of Spartacus.
The
actually.
Shining, Full Metal Jacket. Have you seen Full Metal Jacket?
Parts and pieces.
That's
Parts and pieces.
I watched it recently, and
I watched
a
The
movie.
Clockwork Orange.
That's a messed up movie.
It was messed. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw
but
some stuff.
Eyes Wide Shut. I watched as well.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Limited, eh?
Well, he's an older gentleman. I mean, his last movie.
yeah,
was
but like
1999.
it's not like he died at 30.
There probably wasn't that many movies back then in the 90s.
That's true. Yeah. Wait, hold on. What year is this? 1951. It was when he first started. What's his first feature-length movie? 1951. Yeah.
Killer Kiss.
Yeah.
What's the one with the monkeys?
It's this one. Yeah, Space Odyssey.
Space Odyssey. Yes, I saw that one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fincher it is, man. David Fincher it is.
All right. We're gonna see some stuff over here, I think.
David Fincher, we should be able to almost say what the stuff is.
Movies.
So-
95 movies.
95 movies.
Okay, so already
and a lot of
an ex-
Madonna videos. Do you
Okay.
know? This guy was a music video director for a while.
I didn't know.
And then he goes Fight Club, Seven, Zodiac, Social Network.
Okay, that's why he's gotten so many of these things. Motel of Shame.
Oh, let me do this. All right. So he does Springfield. His Rick Springfield.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was Bruce Springfield.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jermaine Stewart.
Dude, so many music videos.
Yeah.
Patti Smith, The Hooters
Okay.
music video, Loverboy music video,
Bourgeoisie Tag.
Patrick
Bourgeois
Swayze
Tag,
music video,
Uh-huh. Man.
Paula Abdul music video, Gypsy
Gypsy
Kings.
Kings. Good house.
Dude, how
Good
many
house.
music? Aerosmith,
Aerosmith, yeah.
Janie's got a gun. That's
Madonna.
That's
Here
Fincher.
comes Madonna, Iggy Pop,
Billy Idol.
Yeah. George Michael.
George Michael, and then Aliens.
Wait, where? Where does Alien come? Alien 3.
Alien 3 he
Okay.
directed.
That one's a weird one.
That's a weird one. I will agree.
That
But
was
you
a
know,
weird
he was
Man,
doing,
why did they give it to him?
why did they do anything? They, you know,
No, because like before that, we gotta see who does Alien. But I know Cameron does Aliens, which
Yeah.
is Alien 2. And in the first one, who did it? Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott did the
Yeah,
first
they got those guys were already established by the time they were doing it. Why did they just toss a music video guy to
It's
do
not a
three?
good sign when you've been doing music videos. They let you do one movie and then music videos all year. They're just doing a Coca-Cola
like-
commercial.
Yeah. All right, 7.
Where's Fight Club? Oh, 7 was before Fight Club. I have that switched in my head. So 7 was
8.6. 7 was 7 was fun.
And
7
then
was
back to
fun.
the Wallflowers,
Yeah.
The Game?
Levi, The Game.
which is an interesting movie, and then Fight Club.
Fight Club. And then Madonna's in
Oh,
here.
a Perfect Circle music video.
Panic Room. That's with Jodie Foster.
Yep. 9 Inch Nails music video. Dude, this guy
Okay,
has done some amazing.
he was still working. The Social Network.
This is look at this. It goes Zodiac,
Mm-hmm.
Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Madonna Collection, Social Network.
Social Network.
Girl with a Dragon Tattoo.
I mean, he's got some range. He's got some range. Go. You know what's his trademark feel though?
what?
It's cold.
Hmm.
That's his trademark.
Yeah.
Is like very bluish on the screen,
Right.
and clinical, very clean camera movement, like almost robotic, and cold. All his shit is cold, and it's great. And then they gave him the right ones, like Social Network, cold.
Yeah.
The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, cold. Like they gave him the right stuff. House of Cards was the vibe. It's a David Fincher show.
He did Justin Timberlake with Jay-Z right here, Suit and Tie.
Suit and Tie. Then
Gone
he did
Girl.
Gone Girl.
That was good, actually.
Yeah, I liked it.
I don't know about
And
these.
then I don't know the
Oh,
rest.
Love, Death, Robot.
Love, Death,
Which
Robots,
one?
Yeah.
Which episode do you know?
Directed by, I don't know. Do they give the credits for each one?
It's going to take too long.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
We can ask.
Okay, so he's somewhere in there.
That's fantastic, though.
Yeah. It does show his range of ability.
I think James Cameron could be higher on this.
I don't know,
Right.
man. I
If
think
you
that guy just makes
Listen, Titanic, Terminator, Avatar.
Yeah, but he
Peter Jackson has one of those. Right? Peter Jackson has one of those.
Yeah, James Cameron. We'll go James Cameron next. IMDb. Let's have a look. That's right. Peter Jackson does. But the thing is that Peter Jackson, the 3 that he did, is so good though. You know, it's tough. It's tough.
I love Peter Jackson. I'm not going to talk bad about the guy, but he doesn't have,
Okay, so there's only 22 movies under James Cameron.
because each one of them cost $1 billion.
Right. He needs.
He needs to.
All right, are you ready for this shit,
Yeah,
bro?
sure, man. Put it up.
All right, here we go. We're gonna skip that one. Piranha 2, The Spawning, whatever.
Whoa, hold on. 3.8. Let's click on it. Piranha 2, The Spawning, before Terminator.
Yeah, it's like a horror movie.
It's just so amazing that he made this and then they let him have Terminator.
Did they let him have Terminator, or was that an original idea by him?
It must be, because this looks like
We'll find out.
horseshit.
Who wrote Terminator? Okay, Terminator 8.1. But okay, who is it? Writers. Yeah, James Cameron.
Yeah.
And then is this the legendary black lady?
Gail Ann Hurd, no.
Nope. It's definitely not black. What am I thinking? The Matrix, I think, was written by a very Christian black lady from what I remember.
The Wachowski brothers?
No.
You don't know that. All right, keep it going.
All right, here we go. We're going back. I'm gonna click back over here. All right, so Terminator, which is
Yep.
fantastic, right?
Yep.
And he's meeting Arnold Schwarzenegger right at the right moment.
Yeah.
That is a perfect storm.
Dude.
Right? Amazing. Couldn't be better. Aliens, respect.
Yep.
The Abyss. I really liked it.
I didn't Oh, yes, I did, but I was too
really
young
liked
to
it.
understand it.
Really liked
Are
it.
there aliens under the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they are.
Yeah.
This is a good movie, though.
I watched it on a bootleg VCR tape
Yep.
in Mauritius
Mm,
on a TV that was way older than me.
yeah.
And like half of the screen was perpetually in fuzz, and still watch the shit out of that movie.
When you're a kid, you can
Yeah, you can do
withstand
anything. Yeah. Judgment Day,
Amazing.
Terminator 2.
Yep.
Amazing. 8 point, what is that, 6?
Bro, I didn't realize James Cameron made True Lies.
Lies, yeah.
If you haven't seen that, that's a stupid movie. Watchable, but definitely stupid.
And then comes a box office run that is unknown.
Yeah,
Like that is unparalleled is what I mean to say.
it's true.
Box office run unparalleled. Titanic, which was in like, who would have thought that was the movie that was going to hold the top spot for
More than a year.
more than years?
Yeah. And who would think that movie would be knocked off by
Himself.
Joey Tribbiani's Lost in Space?
Wait, what?
Lost in Space is knocked off Terminator off the #1 spot.
Really?
Yeah.
No, not Terminator.
Oh, Titanic.
Titanic.
Yeah.
No one breaks Titanic except himself.
No, I just mean like that was the straw that knocked off Titanic from the #1 box office spot.
Joey Tribbiani?
Yeah. Lost in Space.
I don't know Lost in Space.
You don't know Lost in Space?
No.
Oh, it's a movie. It knocked off Titanic when Titanic had been #1 for like over a year. This is the movie.
Oh, I meant to say box office number.
No, I'm not saying it surpassed it. I'm just saying that Titanic was #1,
Yeah.
and this eventually.
Oh,
Took
okay.
it to number two.
Just okay. But Titanic's global box office
Yeah.
stays
Yeah.
like that record stays untouched until
Inflation is different,
until
right? Like it won't. Movies aren't going to be the same after that. But like that was interesting because it withstanded a lot of big releases,
I
and then
see.
this thing came up.
That was just the right one. Yeah. All right. So Dark Angel, which is kind of cool. Expedition, Ghost in the Abyss. This is where he's making his own camera for underwater stuff.
Yeah.
Then we have Avatar, which breaks his Titanic record.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Turok, TV movie.
Yeah, I can't believe that would be good, right? I love the video game.
It doesn't look like it's 6.8.
6.8.
But those are nerds, right?
Yeah.
Those people really love their movie. You know, they want their stuff just right.
I mean, no, this is Turok Avatar Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, doesn't count.
This doesn't count.
This is not a movie. This is not a movie.
All right. So I think we did most of the ones that we. Martin Scorsese.
You can do Martin Scorsese. Yeah, I don't think we have to do Wes Anderson. We love Wes Anderson, but
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese. How many movies?
I mean, this guy is a one-trick pony.
What do you
a very
mean?
good one-trick pony.
what, Leonardo DiCaprio's his trick? What do
No.
you-
Like mob movies, right?
Mob movies?
Mob movies.
Mob movies,
That's his
sure.
bread and butter. He's got a couple deviations from it, but mostly. All right.
68 movies.
68 movies. That's respectable. He's been
Also
working.
before our time, man. Look at how many of these we don't even kind of know.
Yeah, you got a Boxcar Bertha, Mean Streets.
Italian American, one word.
Taxi Driver, 8.2.
You watch that?
No.
That is an intense movie.
Yeah?
That is worth watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. Excuse me.
Raging Bull. You seen that?
No, I
That
haven't.
is a fantastic movie.
Really,
That is
eh?
intense. Yeah. Raging Bull is
All right, he's doing intense movies.
Michael Jackson bad. The music. Dude, I think it was we didn't realize.
Yeah. Okay, there's a couple other ones
Goodfellas.
over here. Then comes Goodfellas,
1990.
8.7.
Yep.
1990. That's 1990? Yikes. Cape Fear. Let's see. Century Cinema. Then Casino at 8.2. A bunch of other ones that we don't know. Gangs of New York, 7.5.
Lots of New York movies actually in here.
Yeah. The Aviator.
Yep.
That was weird.
The Departed.
There's a big gap between this two, isn't it? The Aviator.
2
Oh, no,
years.
not even.
That's just making
Okay.
a movie.
The Departed was amazing.
Shutter Island.
Dude.
That was creepy.
Bro, have you watched that more than once?
I've seen it twice.
Okay, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, it's very rewatchable, but it's also unsettling.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The things that he put in it, like if you notice, like when he's they were doing an interview, and then at some points, there was a full cup, then there's no cup of water in the same frame, and they're not like continuity mistakes.
Oh, really?
They're mistakes specifically put in there. Not mistakes. They're specifically put in there to give you clues about his mental like problems.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff that I don't quite remember. I remember reading it on Reddit, but like there's a lot of things that Martin Scorsese has placed in the movie that essentially gives you clues as to what his state of mind is, and the truth behind the story per se. And then the final line is amazing, right?
Which one?
Yeah,
I know the movie, but
yeah.
what's the line?
I don't know about the line, but it's just like, would you rather live as a monster or die as a good person?
Ooh.
And that's a moment of lucidity, but he plays it as if like he's still crazy. So he spoiler alert, but then he's willingly getting lobotomized so that he doesn't have to live in his brain because he knows what has happened. What's the truth?
brain.
Crazy, dude.
Crazy.
It's
Shutter Island.
yeah. He likes working with Leonardo DiCaprio, and you know what? Sometimes I think that's what an actor needs to do. Do a good work for a good director, and if this director is going to be pumping out shit, your first call.
Yep.
He's your first call.
Schwarzenegger did that with James Cameron.
Yeah.
It's like 3 movies with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I feel like it's a lot easier as an actor to have a bunch of hits than as a director.
But if you join forces together,
All right.
then you're gonna get you can that lemonade is gonna be great mix because you got who you got.
Yeah, I think Brad Pitt's got at least 2 to 3 movies with Fincher. Yeah, it's interesting. Tom Cruise has a few dance partners like that.
Yeah, he does.
Tarantino and Samuel L. Jackson, bunch of movies.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. It's a good way to do things. Boardwalk Empire TV show was all right. Let's see.
Wolf on Wall
Hugo.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street was fantastic, man.
Yep.
That's
Really good
crazy. Arena. Let's see what else is worth. No, that's about it. Oh, Killers of the Mayflower. Killers of the Flower Moon. I hear is pretty good. Also, another Leonardo DiCaprio movie is brand new. I think it was up for a Golden Globe or something.
Oh, it's from last year.
Was it?
It's from last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to watch this actually. Okay, last one is going to be Spielberg. That is
Off the top of my head, he is a guy who's just also made a lot of random nonsense along the way.
Yeah.
Let's start off in the 80s, I'm assuming.
Yeah. 58 movies.
58.
Okay. Righty. The Last Gun, Escape to Nowhere.
Columbo TV show. I like Columbo.
Yeah, Columbo's fun.
Used to watch it in Pakistan.
Used to read the novels.
It's so interesting. It like bounced around everywhere, eh?
Yeah.
And then
Jaws.
Then Jaws.
That
would
put him
be
on. That put him on the thing.
Yeah, 1975.
Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger.
Great movie.
So
Dude,
good.
So good.
So good. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Where's Schindler's List? Is that later?
No, was it before?
I thought it would be earlier.
I'm just bringing it back. Nope. Okay, we haven't hit it yet.
All right, don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. So we have Raiders of the Lost Ark, fantastic, 8.4. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom,
Isn't
7.5.
this E.T.?
That's
You skipped
E.T.
E.T.?
Sorry, brother.
E.T., Mom?
Sorry, E.T.
Extraterrestrial. That was a fun movie.
It was unsettling for me. I didn't like to watch. I didn't like seeing E.T.
He's scary when you're that age. Also,
Yeah. His skin was very leathery and weird.
Yeah.
It was tough. I couldn't do it.
The Color Purple.
The Color Purple.
Dude, have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
That is one of the most depressing movies.
No, I've watched depressing movies.
Ah,
Like I watch a lot of them.
all right.
But it very much is. This is not a depressing Olympics. I'm just merely saying that it I agree.
Not sad enough, if you ask me. Could have been sadder.
I feel like there's more to be had over here. I mean, have you seen Requiem for a Dream?
That's a pretty, but The Color Purple happened. I guess Requiem for a Dream did also happen. Definitely happened to somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, 8.2.
Oh, Schindler's List 1993?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So Indiana Jones, for like the series, we just look at it for the 3 that they did.
Right.
Anything after that, I don't really
That's not
register.
it. Hook.
Dude, one of my favorite movies
That's
of
a
all
great.
time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the score is. That's a great.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rufio.
I know.
It's so good, dude. Could you like? There was nothing cooler
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching that movie and I was thinking to myself, like, I wish I could go to where the Lost Boys were.
I know.
Dude, like you're skateboarding on treehouse ramps.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Let me leave the window open, see what happens.
Yeah.
I am out of here.
I'll never come back. What?
That guy's in Avatar, Last of the Airbenders.
Who? Rufio.
Yeah.
Rufio's voice is the
Oh, yeah,
is who?
I think it's
Is the angry guy? Yeah, Zuko.
Zuko.
Yeah. All right, Hook.
And he also sounds like a teenager. He's like 50. He just sounds like a kid. And we're like, dude, how do you sound like this?
Okay, Hook. 6.8. I think this is a travesty.
Yeah. There's some Hook haters. There's
personally, at least a 7.4.
some pirates rated this movie.
Honestly,
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park 8.2.
I think that should be higher.
I think it should be higher as well. But like the thing with our list is what we're looking for is also there's also like artistry of directorship or like
Sure.
movies, and then we're also there's another one that's like impact to society, like
Yeah.
global impact.
Degree of difficulty is also, it's like a gymnastic. Like, is this a really hard movie or could other people have done this? I'm glad he did it. I like Jurassic Park for what it
Jurassic
is.
Park, Yeah, Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
Lost World. I don't really think
Horrible.
about that, to be honest with you.
Nobody does. He
Yeah.
doesn't. Amistad.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
8.6.
What a movie.
What a movie.
Jeez. Guy in the bell tower.
Artificial intelligence. This is where there's a little bit of Minority Report.
AI. That was with Robin Williams, right?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. It was with Robin Williams and Jude Law. And Robin Williams was like a caretaking robot.
Yeah.
and everybody who would take care of would die because they're not robots, they're
Right.
people.
Yeah.
Pretty sad. Minority Report, fantastic
Yeah,
deviation
it's
from what he does.
I like it. I like it. Do you know that he hired, or I don't know what it is, but there was a think tank of like futurists and scientists and stuff like that came up and brought all of these ideas of what it might be in the future. And then he took those notes to create the world of Minority Report. So it's not just like, I have cool ideas, I'll do it. Like there was some research that was done, and this is the reason why I think it still stands up when you watch it. Catch Me If You Can.
Fantastic. So much fun.
Yeah.
Even now.
Okay, and the partnership with the Spielberg is definitely Tom Hanks.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so.
What are Tom Hanks Spielberg movies?
I mean, Terminal is 1, and then Catch Me If You Can is 2.
Isn't Terminal?
Isn't it the guy who lived in the terminal?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
So I'll go there and bring it back.
These guys, I mean, Tom Hanks has been making movies for such a long time.
Yeah.
Who did The Irishman? Do you remember? We don't have to look it up.
Scorsese.
Was it? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
We didn't see it on the list. We just went through it. Shit. I'll double
I
check.
don't think so.
Munich.
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds, yeah. Tom
I know
Cruise-
people
Tom
don't
Cruise
like
again.
that. I thought that was a good.
I liked it.
If you vaguely like Tom Cruise, you will like this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dakota Fanning. She was all right.
Yeah, Dakota Fanning. I think she just stopped.
She's
at
one of the
point.
very few. No, she's still doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's one of the very few actresses. I don't know if I might be wrong in this, but based on what I can recall right now, that didn't have annoying kid roles. Like, she wasn't just stupid for the sake of the story. Like, she was generally always been some level of intelligent. And I don't know who's making these decisions.
Mom.
Probably.
You're
But,
no dummy.
but like, remember, she was in Man on Fire, and she was fantastic in that movie.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dakota Fanning. She's like a grown. She's like our age all of a sudden.
Honestly. Munich.
Munich.
Yeah. Indiana Jones. We don't talk about it.
Nope.
6.2. Timeless Call. Adventures of Tintin.
Tintin. I didn't watch that.
I read the books. War Horse.
Didn't watch it.
Nope. Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Did not watch it.
No,
Bridge of
neither.
Spies. I loved it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. BFG. Big effing gun from Doom.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. That's Big Friendly Giant.
Okay.
The Post. Didn't watch it yet. I definitely should. Ready Player One.
was good.
I think I watched it.
I saw West Side Story.
How was that?
It's a musical.
Let me see.
It's good.
Yeah.
But
And the Fablemans.
I don't know
Doesn't
that-
even cross my.
I don't know this stuff. What's upcoming?
Let's see. Napoleon.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be with what's his name? Isn't this Joaquin Phoenix?
I
No,
think that one's
already
out.
out.
Yeah.
So they're making another one?
Is there any director we're missing off this list in your opinion?
All right, let me have a look real quick.
That had at least like a couple of either very big ones. We're not gonna count like Michael Bay. We know that box office. I thought he would be on here because this is the
No, but
right
he
type
ma-
of scoring for him.
He makes fun movies that are shit.
Yeah, they're
Like-
easy to score though.
Yeah, but they're easy to score shitly.
That's true.
Right?
Con Air.
Right? You'll go
Armageddon.
like Michael Bay is an interesting character because it'll be like, oh, it's a new Michael Bay movie. I'd watch that. But you also going in there realizing, knowing that you're going to be watching like a 5.6 movie, right? There's going to be continuity errors. The script is going to be weird.
Things are gonna explode for no reason.
Everything.
Everything.
There's going to be a lot of yelling. Everyone yells.
Everyone's yelling. In
Everyone's
Michael
yelling.
Bay movie. I think that is like, come on, guys.
I think all of Bad Boys is just yelling.
Bad Boys. Yeah. Can we look up Michael Bay?
Let's bring Michael Bay up.
Because I mean, he's got more hits than Peter Jackson.
Peter Berg is one of my preferred guys as well.
Oh, that sounds hot.
All right, Michael Bay. This is
Michael
fun.
Bay.
This is
Put him up.
this guy's okay, but he's got some cultural movies that's fun to watch, bro. You ready to go? Here we go. Let's see. Also, let's see how much previous
61
producer.
directors.
Producer, I need to go director.
It's right there.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know you were pointing at that thing over here. Let's go all the way down and let's see. He started working in 1989.
Music videos, dude.
Okay, Pussycat House of Pain.
Donny Osmond.
Okay.
Chicago.
Sticks.
Playboy. This guy directed a Playboy thingy. Vanilla Ice. I Love You.
Interesting. Poco.
Sticks.
All
Tina
right.
Turner, dude.
Yo, he's done some work.
Young
there, huh?
MC. Lionel Richie.
Meatloaf. All right,
Meatloaf.
bro. His first movie is freaking Bad Boys.
Wow.
Oh right, okay,
go-
1995.
You go 4 Meatloaf songs and then Bad Boys.
The Rock.
Dude, this
Is
guy
there
came
anything
in.
like some of his movies are the most fun ever, dude? The Rock is
The Rock
amazingly fun.
is one of the best movies I've seen.
Yeah.
I know that makes no sense.
Right? The music, the tension, Nick Cage at his best.
Dude, so he went Bad Boys, Rock. I'm just counting the movies.
Armageddon.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Also, he tried to make Ben Affleck his guy.
Yeah.
He's like, Ben, you and me, we're going to do it.
Faith Hill, then Bad Boys 2.
The Island, not good.
No. Transformers. I don't even think it deserves a 7. I love the movie.
Yeah.
Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Pain and Gain with Wahlberg and
Fun.
The Rock. And who was the guy? Is there who's
The Rock.
There's one more dude in here, though, right?
Yeah, the new Captain America, the Falcon.
Oh.
That guy. Transformers Age of Extinction. 13 hours is fun AF to watch.
Oh, really?
Fun. This is when hold on, let's pull this up. First of all, this is when they made him into an action actor.
Oh, John Krasinski.
Yeah, John Krasinski.
I root for this guy.
I love it.
Look at me
Okay,
yelling at
during an
someone.
attack on the U.S. compound in Libya, security team struggles to make sense of the chaos. They're essentially just trying to get out of a hot zone.
Right.
Dude, so fun.
John Krasinski.
Right. It is the most like military rah American imperialist movie.
Yeah.
But damn it, is it fun to watch when Michael Bay does it?
Yeah, man. That's his whole vibe.
It really is, and he's great at it.
These are some interesting, not underwhelming movies, but
This is one of the most annoying movies. 6 Underground.
No, I didn't see that one.
I hated it. Ambulance,
If you
also
didn't-
hated it.
If you didn't like this, you're not gonna write Ambulance.
Yeah, both of these I really hated. You know what happened?
Yeah.
It became too Michael Bay.
Hmm.
Like he like right there, right at Underground and Ambulance is where Michael Bay started directing parody of himself. His directing became a parody of Michael Bay, and that's how he was directing the next 2 movies.
Learn a lesson, kids. Don't do that.
It's weird. It's weird. It's like he leaned into him so much that he went full R.
Full R. All right. I
All
don't
right.
know. Woody Allen, I thought would have but then again.
Yeah. Okay. Can we just look at Peter Berg? I just want to see if
Sure,
he's
man.
got something fun for us. And then after we'll end it off with some Instagram. All
This
right.
guy?
Peter Berg. Yeah.
How many has he directed?
I'm gonna find that in a moment. I'm gonna press this here.
Yep.
And then, I don't like. I've already
36, 34.
34. Okay.
And no music videos.
The Rundown. Think again, brother. Enrique
Oh.
Iglesias.
I was wrong. So he did The Rundown?
Yeah, The Rundown. Friday
The
Night
Kingdom?
Lights.
Oh, Friday Night.
You got to
Lights,
give
this is
respect
fun.
for. This is one of my
It's
favorite movies.
It's a great
of all
sports
time.
movie.
The Kingdom. Meh. Hancock. Friday Night Lights. The Show. Love it.
Maroon 5, One More Night.
Battleship. I think this deserves better than a 5.8.
I think this is why he's not on the list. Here's some low lows.
Yeah, The Lone Survivor. I freaking love this
Yeah.
movie.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah, I
actually.
love that one. Maroon 5, The Leftovers. Apparently, it's pretty fun. Ballers was a great show, dude. I know we're talking only movies. Ballers is a great show.
He directed a whole episode.
No, I think he was also like a main producer and things like this.
I can see that.
Deepwater Horizon, also very
Spike
good.
Lee's not on this. That's who's not on this.
All right.
Spike Lee's not, because the man doesn't want Spike Lee on
Let's
this.
go, we'll go and verify. Patriot Street. Then he made Mark Wahlberg his boy,
I guess.
right? Because
yeah.
Lone Survivor, Mark Wahlberg,
Right?
right? Patriots Day, I believe, Mark Wahlberg. Mile 22, Mark as well. And then what's it called? Deepwater Horizon, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, these are all just some,
Spencer Confidential, Mark Wahlberg. Boys in Blue, Painkiller, I haven't seen. Yeah.
It's some okay movies.
You know what? He's like a better in my books. He's a better Michael Bay.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah.
He
All right,
just didn't have the same opportunities or
Yeah.
not enough explosions.
Yeah. Okay, Spike Lee. Let's find out what Spike Lee has done.
Start with Some Like It Hot.
And then if the man was okay. First of all, his director 30, but we don't know how many of this is actual movies and music videos.
Was that you?
Excuse me.
You all right?
I'm fine.
I thought it was an animal. Like you put that Instagram on.
Man, this man's been working.
What's 1979?
Yeah, Miles Davis.
Horn of Plenty, Anita School Day.
Yeah, a lot of music videos.
Yeah.
Music videos.
Right there. Do the Right Thing. That's a fantastic movie.
Really?
8.0.
8.0. Obviously.
1989.
Never
Yeah.
watched it. Who's in it?
I don't know their names.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, dude. Fantastic movie.
Yeah. Arrested Development Revolution. Okay.
Crooklyn.
Some more music
I really
videos.
enjoyed that. All right, I can see why he's not on there. These are some fun movies, but I can see why not everybody.
Man, I have not watched a lot of these.
Would
Like,
watch.
he's still doing music videos, so
He Got Game.
uh
Denzel and Ray Allen, the basketball player.
okay. I think maybe we'll watch some of it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
Yeah,
named his son Jesus before going to prison. And he's like, "Why'd you name me Jesus?" He's like, "You're shot." So Inside Man.
Oh, finally. Okay, we're at Inside Man. Okay. Man, I just apparently Monk was really good.
Yep.
I don't know if it was created by him.
Old Boy.
He directed Old Boy?
Yep.
Man, Spike Lee.
It's bad.
No, it's a recreation of a Korean movie called
Yeah.
Old Boy.
Yeah, I know.
Don't like some movies are not made to be redone.
I'm with you.
And like sometimes
Cat Williams, Priceless. Thank
Afterlife,
you.
Thank you.
NBA 2K16 video game. What do you mean you directed a video game? Rodney King, the TV show.
Okay. Black Klansman. Apparently this is good. I didn't watch.
7.5 seems like a very good number.
Yeah, I didn't watch. Okay, yeah, well, we see why he's not there. But he's been working, Mr. Spike Lee.
Yeah.
Respect to the hustle.
Respect.
All right. Man, I've leaned forward the entire
Yeah, this has been a very leany.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get next time I'm gonna do 2 screens.
Mm-hmm.
If I can pick someone up.
Yep.
And then put one on an angle, you on an angle. I think that'd be great. All right. Let's break it. Wait, hold on a second. Can you imagine if I didn't press record? That'd be horrible.
We'd have to do another podcast though. We wouldn't be able to do directors again.
Actually, we're at the limit over here. Okay.
Yeah, let's squeeze it in, man.
All right, here we go. I thought this was fun. This is yeah. Let's make sure.
Rispondi a questi cattivi. Bravo, ma che vuoi? Diglielo. Ah,
No.
che sono cattivi. Dici, tu sei troppo educato. Siediti, fai vedere quanto sei educato. E vai, siediti. Siediti. Seduta? Ah, fai vedere. Bravo. Rispondi a questi cattivi. Bravo, ma...
That's so funny.
Sounds like an Italian.
Dude, he would give that thing a couple of 100 years.
Right.
See
yeah.
what happens.
Oh man, look at his face.
Adorable.
Oh man. All right, a husky has an Italian accent. Didn't even know that was possible. All right. Remember, we keep asking the question, brother.
Yeah.
Would you be able to fight blank?
Yeah.
This man.
Yeah.
Answers the question.
What's the question?
Coyote comes and attacks his dog. He starts.
Oh my God.
Starts ground pounding the coyote, bro.
Now, this is definitely real.
All right, here we go. Attacks his little dog. He's like, no.
Oh my
fucking
God.
way.
Man, that guy loves his dog.
Yeah.
He went after the dog like somebody attacked your baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's not like he attacked it to get it off of his dog. He got that done. And then he put knee on belly.
Yeah.
And he started raining elbows and fists.
So
There's no hard day.
apparently, you can fight one coyote.
You can totally fight one coyote.
Yeah, they're
I
really
get it.
small.
Yeah.
They're really
I mean, you have that other dog is bigger than that coyote.
Right. Whatever that poodle-looking thing is.
It is exactly a poodle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The poodle's like, hey, I've never seen this side of.
Yeah.
He's
Did
also
Dad
been-
always do this?
Well, we don't need to play that game. I thought this was really cool.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Shikari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So someone put a this is a supercut of all of her crossing the finish line.
Okay.
And she does a little something. So cool. All right, let's check this shit out because this is
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
also the camera. Oh my god. This one is my favorite. This wipe the sweat. Sports photographer is doing great work here.
Well, some people also help with their hair
the
and
point?
posing and stuff. I'm surprised none of that shit flies off her head.
Bro, also,
Yeah.
small side note, when she's running,
Yeah.
she doesn't breathe through her mouth.
Okay.
It's all nasal breathing.
They're standardized that stuff though, right? Like runners and stuff. It's pretty. I think that's what they did.
What I mean to say, it's not even exhaling. Like none of that.
Okay.
Like the entire cycle is happening
Yeah.
only through nose.
That's what they taught us to do when we were doing cross
Oh, really?
country. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
pretty. I think that's normal.
Shit, I don't know.
I don't know why,
I don't
but
know how to run.
I don't do it that way. But that's what they told us to do. I'm like,
I mean, I think that if you take regular people and make them run, like it's very hard to do.
dude, regular people don't do anything. Like how people haven't figured out what to do with their bodies almost at all, right?
Yeah, it's true. You just don't know like the abilities that they might have.
Gym class is nonsense. Food is nonsense.
Yeah.
Most people have no idea what their physical peak is.
Yeah, that's true. I thought it was just amazing.
It is
Someone,
amazing.
Like watch her because these are sprints.
Yeah.
Like I gassed on like a few steps, bro.
Yeah, she got some nails. I don't think she's. People started clowning on her because she's not like the best runner.
But she's got the attitude of the best runner.
She's got the hair and the nails.
She got big attitude. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing her win some more stuff.
Why not?
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I have no idea what you like. Running is like a weird thing. It's like I don't know when the World Cups are. I know when the Olympics kind of are.
Yeah. No one's
It's a
watching
tough
that. We
one.
just watch it on
It's tough.
Instagram. It's
Yeah.
easy. It's easy.
Too bad for them because at one point that was one of the biggest sports was running.
Yeah.
Like now it's like okay, run.
I guess. Yeah. People, this has been episode 427. 427. Bro, we hit another highway.
427.
427. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.